Hi everyone, it's Tish with Naptime Creations. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. It's free and it'll help me out a lot. So hit that subscribe button. Really quickly before we jump into today's video, I wanted to share a quick unboxing video with you. These are all products from Laura's Art Corner. She got some new Chameleon flakes in, and we're going to be using this Ecstasy one today on the coasters I'm going to be making. There's some really pretty colors. I'll link her shop down below along with my coupon code. Definitely go check her out for your glitters and your pigments. She has some new colors in. This is a mica powder, this metallic bronze epoxy paste. This is one of my favorites, teal blue orchid mica powder, and a bunch of really gorgeous new glitters. This one's prism gold, super holographic, Mardi Gras glitter, and some new glitter powders. This one is gold, and then she has a champagne too. These work really nice. You can dust them into your mold, and they give you a really nice holographic look on your resin pieces. This one's really pretty too, mermaid tails, and I have used this purple sapphire on my channel previously. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below. I made a really pretty dahlia crystal with it, and this is her new line of stiletto glitters. Super pretty colors. They're really sparkly and iridescent. This line has some really pretty, soft colors in it, super sparkly. They're almost all iridescent. The camera just wasn't really picking that up, but these two are my favorite. I just love these colors. So definitely check her shop out. I'll link it down below along with my coupon code. And really quickly, I wanted to show you guys a new way that I found to warm up my resin. Now that it's getting colder, I'm having a lot of bubbles in my resin. So this is the Total Boat Tabletop Epoxy. I just put my part A and my part B in these little condiment bottles, stick them in this little crock pot on high about 15 or 20 minutes before I pour, and it will reduce your bubbles dramatically. You won't believe how much less bubbles you'll have. So I just wanted to share that tip with you guys really quickly. And I do use a crock pot liner in my crock pot. They sell those like in the baking section where you buy the foil and stuff like that in the grocery store. You don't have to use it. You can just put the condiment bottles right inside the crock pot. But I wanted to use it just in case, something spilled. So I just wanted to share that with you guys really quickly. So now we're going to jump in and get to the coasters. I'm going to be using the Ecstasy Chameleon flakes from Laura's Art Corner. I just sprinkled some into the mold. I found that this way is less messy and they don't fly up in the air as much when you do it this way. And now I'm just going to take my gloved finger and blend them all over the bottom and the sides of the mold. And now we're going to fill them up with clear resin. After I mix my resin, I like to let it sit for a few minutes, and then I'll hit it with my heat gun while it's inside of the cup. And that's going to help reduce bubbles as well. I'm just going to fill these guys up with clear resin. These molds are from Dryer Days Art Studio. They take about 2 ounces each to fill up, so not too much resin, which is nice, and I just love the shape of them. And that was it. I just let them dry overnight. Here we are the next day, ready to demold them. Look at that beautiful color shift from the Chameleon flakes. This one has a really pretty kind of purple gold shift to it. So what I'm going to do is demold these, and then I'm going to paint the backs of these with liquid latex. And I like to use liquid latex instead of tape, and I have a full tutorial showing step by step how I use liquid latex instead of tape. I'll link it down below in the description box if you want to go check it out. So I just applied the liquid latex, let it dry overnight, and now here we are. We're going to do a layer of artwork right on top of the coasters. I have these coasters raised up off of my table on some spray paint can lids, and I added 1 ounce of clear resin. I'm using the Total Boat Tabletop Epoxy, and I'm just going to smooth that out with my little spatula and hit it with my heat gun just to get it warmed up and moving around a little bit, making sure that everything has a nice layer of clear on the top and the sides. And now we're going to go in with some Mehron gold. This is a super pretty gold pigment. You can get it off Amazon. I'll link it down below. It's a powder pigment. I mixed it in with 1 ounce of clear resin, and I'm just going in and doing some little lines and kind of just lining the perimeter of the coaster with the gold and doing some lines of gold going across the coaster. Now I'm going to heat the gold up with my heat gun, just blending those lines out and making sure that there's a little bit of gold all over the entire top of the coaster. But you don't want to add too much gold because if you're not careful, it will turn completely gold on you. So just add a little bit and you can always add more gold like I'm doing right here. And I did mix up my resin off camera just to save time, but if you're new to resin and you want to see a tutorial showing step by step how I mix my resin and my pigments, I will link my Milky Way coaster tutorial down below in the description box. Be sure to go check it out. I show you step by step how to mix your resin and your pigments. And for this set of coasters, I actually reserved 1 ounce of clear off to the side as well. We're going to be going in with some clear after we drop down these alcohol inks. And these are alcohol inks from Dryer Days Art Studio. I'm going to be using Prussian Blue, Vivid Pink, and Vivid Purple. And I'm just dropping those inks down right on top of the gold. And I'm just making sure that every spot on the top of that coaster has some alcohol ink on there. This technique is so easy and they always turn out absolutely beautiful in my opinion. I just love these colors together. I'm going to add a little bit more of the Prussian blue, and the inks will actually kind of push that gold to the side and give you some really pretty floating gold effects. And now we're going to go in with that clear that I reserved off to the side. I know it looks like there's glitter in my cup, but there's no glitter. I reuse my mixing cups over and over again, so that glitter is from a previous pour. This is just clear resin. And I'm just going in and kind of doing some swirly lines. This clear is going to push those pigments off to the side and bring up the base that we have down, which is the Chameleon flakes. I wanted to make sure that you could still see those beautiful flakes underneath this layer of artwork. Now I'm just going in with my stir stick and just doing a few little swirly lines, just blending that clear a little bit. And that's going to be it for this set. The next day after this layer dried, I did do a clear resin top coat. And then after that was dry, I pulled the liquid latex off the back. And here's how they turned out. I think they turned out so pretty. I even got some fun cells from that gold, and all you have to do is just heat it up with your heat gun, kind of blend that gold, and then drop down your inks, and you'll get some really pretty floating gold effects just like this. And the alcohol inks are transparent, so you can still see those gorgeous chameleon flakes under there. The camera wasn't really picking it up, but this set of coasters, they just really look like they're glowing. They have a really gorgeous kind of glowing look to them. They have so much depth in person just from the different layers that I did on this set. I hope you guys give this technique a try. It's so easy to do. It does take a few days, because of the different layers, but it's really, really a fun technique and they always turn out so gorgeous. I have made a few other sets like this on my channel previously, so if you haven't seen those videos, definitely go check them out. I'll link them down below in the description box. And as always, I'll link all the materials I used down below in the description box along with any coupon codes that I have. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, leave me a like, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and go check out a few more of my other videos. That will really help out my channel a lot. Helps out my channel if you watch a few of my videos back to back. And also let me know if you guys have any questions down in the comments. I appreciate you all so much. I hope you're all doing fantastic, and I will see you guys soon for another video. Bye guys.